In the read aloud, you heard the terrified kids tried to hide because they did not know the wolf was actually nice. Say the word terrified with me. Terrified. When someone is terrified, she or he is very scared. Mia is terrified of thunderstorms because she doesn't like loud noises. Mrs. Johnston is terrified of spiders because they are creepy to me. Have you ever been terrified of something or heard a story about someone who is terrified? Can you tell me a sentence and try to describe and use terrified in our sentence? You might start with, I was terrified when, or I heard about a time when. Did you say, I was terrified when my sister jumped out and scared me? How about, I am terrified of the dark when I'm by myself? I heard or remember a time back from our nursery rhymes where little Miss Muffet was terrified of the spider. What word have we been practicing and talking about? Did you respond terrified? If you did, you've been listening and participating. Terrified means scared. I will name some things. If you think you would be terrified by the things I name, say, I would be terrified. If you do not think you would be terrified, say, I would not be terrified. Remember, some of your responses may be different from someone else's, depending on which things you are terrified of. A puppy. I would not be terrified of a puppy. But was your response the same as mine? A lightning bolt. I would be terrified of a lightning bolt. Did you have the same response? Or do you feel differently about a lightning bolt? A rainbow. I would not be terrified of a rainbow. Your response was probably same as mine. A tree. I would not be terrified of a tree. A wolf. I would be terrified of a wolf. You probably had the same response. A star. I would not be terrified of a star. Try to use the word terrified today and describe something you might or might not be terrified of.